Lost again, going back around, dreaming of a time when I get things right. Lost in the shadows of a million stars. Shouldn't they enlighten my near and far? Shouldn't they at all just tell me where you are? Send a prayer if I'm out of luck. Send a little love and I'll make it back. Send me a letter and a bottle of wine, telling me I will be fine. Baby, I'm stuck with a halfway heart. Slip away if I come too far. Pick me up when I'm in pieces. Oh, that halfway heart of mine is a rolling stone. Make me roll right home. Halfway hard, halfway hard. Sing to me if I lose my voice. Set a better route if I lose my course. Count on my company and I will come. Save me when I am falling. Save me when I am falling. Save my love when I fall. Baby, I'm stuck with a halfway heart. Slip away if I come too far. Pick me up when I'm in pieces. Oh, that halfway heart of mine is a rolling stone. Make me roll right home. Baby, I'm stuck with a halfway heart. Slip away if I come too far. Pick me up when I'm in pieces. Oh, that halfway heart of mine is a rolling stone. Make me roll right home. Halfway hard. Send a little love, I'll make it back.
There's nothing more difficult than being cooped up inside doing something you don't really want to do when you can see the sun is shining, when you can see a perfectly good excavator, and you can see a bunch of brush that needs to be cleaned up. As much as I can't wait to be done with the house, pushing through the drywall when the weather's beautiful outside is slowly killing me. I found a weak excuse on the internet to run to a neighboring community and buy an old cement mixer that somebody had converted from gas to an electric motor. The drive is one of my favorite drives. It's a perfect contrast of Idaho. The mountains, the evergreen trees, the sagebrush, the cedars, the lakes. In my mind, this drive represents a good part of what Idaho has to offer. After getting back to the ranch with the cement mixer in one piece, I forced myself to get back upstairs and put a second and third coat on a couple of the bedrooms. I couldn't be happier with how things are turning out. That's not the issue. The issue is it's just a lot of work and it's quite time consuming. I'm certain if I had the experience that most drywall contractors have, I would be done by now. A friend of mine stopped by the other day and spent a minute talking with me and told me that the drywall bid on a house that he's building that is just a little bit bigger in square footage than our house was $9,000, but it took the contractor 3 days to get done. Knowing that we're saving that much money obviously helps, but I can't wait to be done with it. It literally takes everything in me not to park my truck, jump in the excavator, and run up the hill and clean up some brush piles, get some fires burning. I may have to do that later in the week when the kids are out of school. Things are drying out. There's nowhere near as much water coming off the hill as there was just a week ago. The road has been cleaned up. I don't have to keep my truck in four-wheel drive to get up here. Everything is moving in the right direction. In just a few more days, the snow will be gone. I can see the trees are starting to bud out. I can see the blossoms are on their way. I can see the grass growing. I do feel that the more I do the drywall, the better I'm getting at it, but I have zero interest in becoming an expert in the drywall trade. I think about all the other things that I have to get done. I think about getting the upstairs finished, getting a bathroom finished, getting a toilet set, getting a sink set, and having the opportunity to spend the night up here with the wife and kids if we want to. I ran the old gray Ford truck down to the mechanic to have him figure out what's going on with the glow plugs, and Cedar gave me a ride back up here to get my red truck. We had a few minutes to walk around the house, look at the bedrooms, look at what's changing, and talk about the ideas and the things that she's looking forward to doing. There's nothing that gets me more excited than seeing her get excited. There's nothing that gets me more motivated than seeing that she believes that we're actually approaching the end of the line here. Her ideas with the landscaping, her ideas with the garden, her ideas with the chickens, all of these things that she talks about and thinks about naturally motivates me to work harder. There was quite some time where I think she believed me because I believed what I was saying, but she wasn't sure if we were going to get there. Now that we've got the road cleaned up, now that it's not quite so difficult to get up there, she can see how close we are to the finish line. One of the first things that she talked about was the front porch. While finishing the front porch isn't really necessary for us to be living up here, There's part of me that wants to stop the drywall and build the front porch. Sitting on the front porch with my wife and kids at the end of a long day is one of the first things that I look forward to doing. But I must finish the drywall. Tomorrow I will finish hanging the stairwell, which I've been putting off because there's a few minor things I have to change to make it work. But I'll finish the stairwell, I'll finish the laundry room, and I'll get the upstairs completely finished. Because the downstairs is almost exactly 8 feet high, it should go quite a bit faster. There are portions of the upstairs that are over 9 feet high, which required the lift and quite a bit more work. I don't have the angles downstairs that I do in the upstairs. Most of the downstairs I can probably hang in just a day or two. I've got to maintain the focus, get the upstairs finished up, then get moved on to the downstairs.